Alright, chat, we are live! What's up, chat? How's it going? What's up, chat? How is it going, chat? Alright. Mash on stream. Alright, chat, if you are picking away the straight picture skins in the shop for free, use for the credit code Mortal_Snow in the front. I'm shop hashtag partner. Really do appreciate it. And we've also got Scratchy in the shop as well, and Itchy as the sidekick. So if you are buying any of these, really do appreciate using my code. Yeah, really do appreciate the support, chat. How are we all doing today, chat? Right. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, we got more skins of the look, chat, 0 hour for the event. Like, literally, they've got an item shop tab for like, have we ever had an item shop tab for an event before? I don't think we've ever had one. They've got all the characters showing up in the event. We've got the Empire or First Order, I guess. I guess we don't have an Imperial TIE Fighter. But yeah, that's meant to represent the Empire. We've got the Vanguard, X-Wing, the Megazord and Godzilla, Megazord, Mecha, Godzilla, and also like Kong. Tyler the Creator, Animated Dads, okay, Rick and Morty stuff, plus Chaos Agent for a second, fucking hell. And yeah, it's pretty much everything in the shop. You are using, like I said, you really do appreciate using my code while buying it. What's the point of people making AI kiosks, bro? It's not gonna work. There's lots of AI stuff like Chapter 7's come out recently. It's just, I don't know, it's crazy, honestly, what's going on at the moment. People just saying that people, just loads of shit. There's leaks flying around like that Chapter 7 that aren't real. There's loads that aren't real. It's just, I don't even fucking know what's going on at this point, bro. I legit don't know what's happening anymore. It's just chaos. It's crazy. It is crazy. I don't know what they're doing, bro. I hope we can get to Chapter 7 without too much stuff. Revealed. Nice. But it's kind of hard to get over for it, Anyway, chat, how are we feeling about it? How are we feeling about, live event? We're leading up to the live event, chat, last week. Before the event, chat, how are we feeling? How are we feeling, chat? I'm excited. I'm really hoping the event's going to be really good, bro. I think it has a chance to break records. I mean, you literally have so many accounts, like Twitter accounts, stuff that isn't even like movie accounts and stuff like that are covering it, because there's loads of franchises that are going to be in this event, like collab stuff, there's movie Twitter accounts and stuff like that, and they should talk about this event. There's so much. And they're doing stress tests and everything. Like, this event's going to be big, bro. I'm hoping it is anyway. I'm sure it will be though. I'm sure it will. In this chat. J-Rock stream. Game Saturday, like 20 fake starts and like Jake always comes to chat like regular matches. Okay, let's go. Okay, 2 seconds to chat. It's sad Genesis Big Bang event is getting hate for it. Okay, look. I don't think it deserves hate. I think it does deserve some bad criticism. I do personally think it is the weakest project they've done so far. But like, look, hear me out, because I'm not one of those. I'm not trying to hate on it. And this is how you know I don't overly glacier. I say what I generally think about stuff. I don't think the Genesis event we had recently was their strongest project. Normally they keep getting better and better. I do think this is my least favourite of their projects. I do think one of the main problems is there was nowhere near enough gameplay and us getting involved. I feel like during like the boss battle between Genos and that, we should have got involved a bit more. I also just think like there was too much spectacle in this event. Like I get it, there was a lot of lore drops, but I think there wasn't like insane like lore drops progression other than the Ice King scene. Right, the Ice King scene was crazy, but other than that, there wasn't really any other too big lore drops throughout it. I feel like a lot of it was more of just being focused on being a spectacle than a good storyline. Before you start pointing and throwing your knives at me, let me just explain. Like I said, like, the Ice King scene was insane in terms of lore drop, but other than that scene, there wasn't too many crazy lore drops throughout that, and I think the lore progression was a little bit slow throughout that. I don't think it needed to be like 20 minutes long. It could have been condensed and been a lot shorter, personally. So it's my least favourite of their projects, but I don't think but it's still good and it's not bad. And it doesn't deserve like absolute hate. But at the end of the day, that's just what it is. When you put yourself on the internet, you just got to have to deal with hate like that. It sucks. People are like that, but they are. So, you know, I don't think it deserves those hate. Absolutely not. I do think it deserves criticism, but there's a way of going about criticism. Like I said, like you do it in like a kindish. Like, you've got to do it in like the best way possible. There's a way of criticising something where it doesn't come across where you don't have to be a dickhead about it. You know. What we all say in chat though? Anyone else? Did anyone have any critiques? Let's be honest, right? You can like something but still have critiques about it. Like, what was anyone's like issues? Did anyone have like any issues with it? You can still like, even if you like, I still liked it, right? But all things are gonna have some sort of issues. Not everything's completely perfect. Do you know what I mean? What are we saying? I guess they got to the impressed with it, but it was really cool. Yeah, the thing is, though, I get it, maybe they had to make it 2 parts because part 2, like, they couldn't, how much they wanted to do even if they condensed part 1 down, and they probably couldn't, I think they either could have, if they had enough storage space, they should condense part 1 down and just made both parts just the same thing, not 2 parts, but if it was too much storage, then that's fair enough, but I don't think part 1 didn't need to be 20 minutes long, like 90 minutes, it should have been a lot shorter. I think they could have condensed it down and got rid of some bits and condensed it down a lot more than it was. Not a lot more, but just a bit more. It didn't need to be 90 minutes. They went for more of a cinematic takeover gameplay. They understood their mistake. I'm sure part 2 will have more gameplay. Part 2 needs to have more interactiveness. One of the things I loved so much about Genesis events is there was so much of us getting involved. Like, in Faction Skyfire, we were fighting off waves of, like, you know, of, like, the chrome zings, and then we were fighting off waves of, like, the aliens and stuff. Like, we were fighting something. Like, there was, like, you know, I feel like the boss battle between Geno, they should have made us get involved in shooting at Geno or something. I think that would have made a huge improvement. I also personally didn't like the rocket racing part at the end. I wasn't a fan of that, personally. Oh no, the car part was a bit weird. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. At the end of the day, this was a good event. It wasn't like, I will say this right now, it was definitely 100% my least favourite out of them, but I still think it was good. I still consider it a good event, although it was my least favourite out of them. I still think Skyfire is one of the strongest thing they've done. Also, it was too dark during it and it a bit loud than planned. Personally, we should have had the part of Big Bang in the rocket while searching repeatedly. I honestly think the part I think they should have, like, picked, like, maybe, I don't know, they couldn't really have done the Lego part, but picked, like, maybe we were in that corrupted, like, you know, M&M world, but we were just in the city. We were in the city, you know, that platform we were standing on in the actual event, right? You know how we were in the actual event, standing on that, like, platform watching M&M? Yeah, when he was roaming through the city. That's what should have happened. It's because they kind of merged rocket racing with a part of the event that didn't have rocket racing. It was kind of weird. They should have, like, had it where we landed on that platform with the 4 characters, and one of them was Petey, and then we just touched him and got him to, like, touch the rift or something. You know what I mean? Like, do you get what I mean? I don't know if anyone else gets what I mean, but, you know, I hope you do. What's up, Evie? Yeah, I guess it makes more sense. Personally, yeah. I know, I wasn't a big fan of the rocket racing part. Again, like, I'm just saying, there's no hate to Genesis, like, they make great stuff, but I don't think they hit the mark with this one, sadly, and it pains me to say, because I'm like, but then at the same time, I have to be honest, I don't want to be, yesterday I kind of made it like there wasn't really anything wrong with it, apart from the rocket racing, but I do think there was a few problems with it. I don't want to be someone who overglazes stuff. I want to be someone who's fucking honest about shit, and so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not, like, trying to hate this or anything. I'm just, like, sometimes you need to have, you know, it's constructive criticism, right? I'm not, like, saying, oh, this is fucking ass, you idiots, blah 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 blah. Like, I'm saying it in the nicest way I possibly can. Because you also got to give them the benefit of the doubt as well. Like, they're not Epic Games. They don't have a billion people working for them, a massive HQ. They're just a small UE event team that's, you know, hopefully going to grow into something big soon, because they make great stuff. Also, the path wasn't clear and you could die very easily to it, and yeah, immersion got lost easily, yeah. At the end of the day, it wasn't the greatest. I do think it was our weakest project, but it was still good. I don't think it was a bad event. But you're right, Evie, because I noticed Evie just said red emojis and I didn't say. But yeah. Yeah, during the rocket racing part, in the last part, I wasn't sure where to go with the car and died. I mean, I feel like the path wasn't... I don't think the path was too easy, like, was too hard to follow. I think it was pretty straightforward where you were going, but it was just quite easy. I guess there were bits where it was quite easy to die from it. I didn't really struggle to know where to go. I just found it easy to know where to go. I just, some bits, I think I felt like... Yeah. Didn't help, it was dark as fuck. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just pick like an actual Rocket Racing. Like the actual Rocket, you know what I mean? Like they could just made like a recreation of the actual Rocket Racing part. I don't know why they chose to do like the M&M part of the event with Rocket Racing. I'm not really understand. I'm kind of confused why they decided to do that. I'm curious. Actually, I'm curious to hear if anyone in Genesis as to why they chose to do that. I am just curious about that. But you know, look, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, it was even though it was my least favorite of their projects, I don't think they necessarily hit the mark with this one. I don't think it was a totally bad event. I think it was still alright. Let's just hope Genesis, you know, I'm hoping Genesis improve for the next one. This event is technically the worst out of the three, not because it's bad, but because the other two were 10 times better, no offense. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't think this event was necessarily bad, but I just think the other two, they just... Skyfire was just perfection. Because even though it was an insane spectacle, it still had some cool spectacle moments, but the lore was just so good. And there was so much interactiveness of gameplay of us getting involved. I love events where they let us get involved. You know, even the Fortnite official ones, you know, even though if you like don't shoot at enemies, they'll just instantly die anyway. The fact they give you the, you know, like in events where they give you the ability to like shoot an IO guard or shoot something, but if you don't shoot it, it will just destroy after a certain time anyway. It'll get destroyed at a certain time anyway. The fact that it even lets you like get involved and tries to get you involved into doing something, it's still cool. Like I like events that we're not just like watching something; we actually have to get involved a little bit. I like stuff like that. Rifty said after Big Bang Part 2, we'll switch up from live event to Battle Royales. Oh wait, so they're not doing any more live events after Big Bang? Part 2. That's gonna be interesting. I mean, that doesn't really mean they're not gonna do anymore, does it? Just gonna switch up. I mean, I feel like... I mean, obviously they do what they want to do, but you know, I feel like live events is a little bit what, you know... I don't know how necessarily the community responds to live events. Are kind of like a big thing they're known for doing, but you know, I'm all you know all for whatever they want to do as long as what they're doing is great. I think that's fine. They make their own decisions. Still can't believe it's been over a year since we reacted to Thatcher. I can't believe that. It's still crazy to me because it's expensive, and after a few days a week, people will stop playing the events. It will go down. Players a bit. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I could definitely see them returning to events when they get to a point, you know, where their studio's a lot, where they're like, well, not, they don't really have a thing, they have a studio, but you know what I mean, they're like, their team gets a lot bigger. They make loads of battle royales and they end up being really, really successful, and they get to a point where they're like a lot bigger, maybe they'll make more events again. Yeah. We'll have to wait and see, though. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, chat. How are we feeling about the 0 hour event? What's it? Has anyone got any theories, any predictions? Because I want to talk about some things related to that event, stuff on the stream. And that's the one thing, because a lot of people, I don't know why, lots of people who are talking about 7 returning, right? Okay, cool. Are we excited? One question: are we excited for the 7 to come back, chat? Yeah or no? Are we excited for the 7 to come back? Because I want to say one thing that lots of people just generally are not talking about the 7. Because you know, people are excited to come back, and that's cool. But there's one big thing a lot of people aren't talking about. So, the big thing that people aren't talking about, at least I don't think they're returning per se, at least not now. I think characters from Battle Pass will show up. No, they're definitely returning. It's Epic Games. The way they're marketing it, they're literally saying the word 7 and showing the 7 logo, and there's one of the leaked images for one of the characters, I think Ty Cradle's under that, showed a 7 themed Battle Pass. They're returning for sure. Masho. They wouldn't promote the 7 this much if they weren't coming back. They are. It's no question at this point. They are definitely coming back. But I think one thing that people aren't talking about though is the fact does anyone even remember what happened to the 7 last time we saw them? They were literally captured by the last reality. So how can they even just come back like this? And people are like, oh my god, what if they come back and help us in the event and all this stuff? How? Like, the one thing that makes no sense about the 7 that come back is like it shows like, you know, you have the 7, that image in like the Tyler Creator which has like the 7 battle bus. It shows like the nice 7 battle bus. Oh my god, that's it, the 7 that come back, right? The good, lovely 7 that come back to help us against Dark Presence or something, or maybe they'll show up at the end of the event. One thing, people are not talking about the fact they literally got corrupted by the 7. Sorry, they got corrupted by the last reality and were captured. And the last time we heard of them was that wherever they're being held, they're constantly changing, or their form is constantly changing. Because we heard that from like when Amy did the test in chapter, right? So a lot of people aren't talking about the fact they were captured, right? So that has to, and the theory I've come up with, right, is I think the Dark Presence has some sort of tie to the last reality. The Dark Presence could potentially be the Nothing itself, like I know the Dark Presence already been revealed. It's a massive creature. But what if that is the Dark Presence? What if that is the Nothing? I know the Nothing's always been described as some sort of entity, shapeless man type thing. One, we don't even know if the shapeless man was actually the Nothing, but we've never seen the Nothing. We don't actually know for a fact if the Nothing doesn't have a physical form. It could have a physical form. I think, or maybe the Nothing, or maybe the Dark Presence is some sort of like creature controlled by the Nothing or working for the Nothing, and is a creature of the last reality. Because I mean, the last reality have some connections to the spirit realm, and maybe the Dark Presence is a beast creature controlled by, yeah, like a controlled by the Dark Presence. Sorry, the Dark Presence is a massive creature of some sort. Because you know the Dark Presence is like the big king demon thing, you know, of the demons in the spirit realm. What if that, and it wasn't always there originally? It wasn't there from the beginning. So what if it was the Nothing, or a creature sent by the Nothing? It could have been either a creature sent by the Nothing to take over the spirit realm and corrupt it, and also it could just be or it could just be the Nothing itself going to the spirit realm and corrupting it, and maybe it placed the 7 there, and the 7 now being held in the spirit realm, and at some point in the event we go into the spirit realm, and we find the 7 and save them, and that's how they return in chapter 7. Because think about it, for the 7 to come back, the last reality have to have some connections with this event. And have some connection to chapter 7 if the 7 want to come back, because they were captured on the last reality. So what if they were potentially they were placed in the spirit realm later on? They were moved to 7 and put in the spirit realm by the Dark Presence, and given Nothing or the creatures to take over the spirit realm. Plus, they haven't been mentioned in years only. I have a crazy theory about them that aren't returning. First off, they haven't shown them in any promotion or in RTs. Secondly, they got to. I don't know why some people just can't piss off. I mean, look, I know they haven't shown. The thing is, we haven't seen many teasers for Chapter 7 though. They could easily come back. They've shown the chapter is literally called 7, the number 7, right? Bro, I'm not fighting you right now. Piss off. Okay, I don't have time for it. The chapter is literally called Chapter 7. First off, they've teased the 7 logo. When they're literally promoting Chapter 7, they're literally showing the logo 7. They've had teasers like of those 2 people wearing like a shirt saying 7, and one put shirts and having a shirt that has the 7 logo. The 7 are coming back. The thing is, we haven't actually had any teasers from Epic Games Studios themselves other than like the logo of the chapter revealed, and it was called Chapter 7. And we've had, you know, some like, you know, those small little glimpses of Miniman. So we haven't, the actual Chapter 7 teasers, proper teaser promotion hasn't started yet. So it's too early to say, oh yeah, they're not in the promotion yet, because Epic haven't really done any promotion. Most of the promotion that's come out was stuff that was leaked. You think about it, like yeah, most of the promotion we've had right now hasn't really had any 7 themed stuff in it, but because that's mainly because most of the promotions come out right now are just leaked photos and stuff that wasn't meant to be out. So it hasn't actually really been any Chapter 7 like official promotion yet, apart from mostly just stuff that's been leaked. Plus, Epic Games are literally showing the 7 logo constantly, and like I said, showing the 7 logo constantly while literally promoting Chapter 7. It's look, the 7 are coming back. There's no question at that point. Epic Games are literally telling, they're plastering it literally in our face. The name 7 for Chapter 7, and then also showing us the 7 logo along with all the promotion. But there's no question at this point the 7 are coming back. The thing is, will we defeat the Dark Presence or escape by going Chapter 7? Maybe the Dark Presence is still the main villain. Yeah, that's another thing as well. I potentially think we're going to defeat the Dark Presence, and this is why. Because Fortnite literally have said, right, this is the event's called 0 Hour, right, but they called Chapter 7, and I think I've seen things referring to it saying a new story begins. So we're starting a whole new chapter, a whole new story arc. So I do think we're going to defeat the Dark Presence in this. With some sort of sacrifice, maybe Jones sacrificing himself to some degree, because you see Hope's yelling Jones' name in fear twice towards the end of the trailer, and they literally, and Chapter 7 is literally, I can't remember exactly where it was, but apparently Chapter 7 is going to be a new story arc, right? It's literally, I think the quote was something about a new chapter a new story begins. It literally was, I think the quote was a new story begins, and that's a quote for Chapter 7, a new story begins. So Chapter 7 is going to start, I can't remember exactly where I saw it now, but I'm pretty sure it was official from Fortnite, I just can't remember exactly. Like, these teasers, like, the way they're promoting this is, like, really weird. They're, like, dropping stuff randomly around the place, but, yeah, one of the quotes of Chapter 7, I think, was, a new story begins, right? So, if we're starting a whole new story arc, okay, in Chapter 7, then the Dark Presence shouldn't really be around as a villain still. A major villain, if we're starting a whole new story arc. And that's why, to kickstart the new story arc, they're bringing the 7 back, that haven't been, that haven't been around for years, and they're going to like continue the story arc in the next chapter of the story. But to have the Dark Presence continuing over from the next chapter as a villain still would make no sense if they're resetting a story arc. So I don't think the Dark Presence will still be around in Chapter 7. I do think we're going to either defeat him, or we're going to either kill him, or we're going to defeat him to some degree. That suppress him, defeat him, he'll be like banished or something. Or we're going to seal him off back in Spill and banish him or something. I don't know. It's going to be one of those things, because I don't think he'll be a major villain in Chapter 7, because they're starting a whole new story arc, so. Look, you never know. But I was thinking about it, there hasn't been much Chapter 7 leaks, but normally they don't really reveal Chapter 7 stuff. They normally don't tease the next season in promotion. If there's a live event happening before a season, if there's ever a live event happening before an end of season event, they normally don't they normally just, you know what I mean, like the promotion, if they ever do promotion for a Fortnite season, right, they don't normally promote a new season or a new chapter if there's a live event. Normally when they do, because we know nowadays we normally only have like full-scale events in chapters, so they normally don't, the reason they're not promoting this season, Chapter 7, is because we're having a live event before it, so they normally don't promote seasons if there's a full-scale event before it. That's why, you know, Chapter Season 3 didn't have much promotion for it before it happened, because they wanted the Star Wars event to happen before it. But notice how every season it doesn't end with a live event, it doesn't end with a full-scale event, it always gets promoted, so that's why they haven't really promoted Chapter 7 much, because we're having an event for it. Also, stay out of Twitter, leakers have got out. Also, stay out of Twitter, leakers got hands on the text that will be spoken during the event. Not a cinematic, but the script. And leakers are leakers haven't actually posted that stuff yet. Come on, leakers. There's no fucking way. Honestly, I don't understand like what people gotta do shit like this. I mean, thankfully, I've already muted like so many leakers, by the way. They haven't tweeted yet. I've already, the thing is, I've already muted a lot of the big leakers, right now, like Hypex and stuff like that, a lot of the big leakers, I've already muted most of them. I remember for this last week, because I want to be able to go on Twitter for other things, so I've muted a lot of the leakers at the moment. Let's go, baby! Come on! GG's, chat. GG's, bro. And what was the win? How many wins did I get? So how many kills did I get? 11 kills. Not my best. Not the best, but let's go. W's. Okay, so there's no music playing. That's nice. Okay. Fuck's sake, bro. Close. I can't find the one I want. Where's festive? Festive. Just want to continue the work. Okay, cool. Now next match, full sweat. Finally, there we go, bro. Finally, man. Chat, if you are enjoying the stream, a like on the stream and sub is greatly appreciated. Can we hit 10 likes? Appreciate it. Let's try and hit 10 likes on the stream, chat. Appreciate support. Let's go, chat! It's game time! Go on that time, bro. Oh, we can got this one. Already. So you're thinking about Genesis that making a thing you love, put effort, not feeling one, 6 high rolls, do sign on events that you make, get one must be unbearable. Yeah, it's, at the end of the day, I'm sure they're, prepared for things like that, because, it's just, as much as it sucks, when you put yourself on the internet, you've got to, deal with things like that, unfortunately. I love that you can listen to music while you're on, while you're on writing down. It's so sick, bro. Shit's going down here, champ. Shit going down at Paradise Palms. We're officially in the festive period, bro. We're almost there, bro. It's almost there, man. It's almost there. No reflection on that. It's fucking stupid. Look at these disgusting piss-stained baths. People be pissing in that bath. It's definitely nitrogen bath. Why they all got fucking piss stains in them? Disgusting! This guy here. Oh, there was, but he dead now! He officially gone, he done. He history. haven't played OG in a while, bro. Where's a fucking chest? Right there. What's up, man? Pretty straight out. That guy's gonna be after me. I don't want to die! Come on. I just think... It actually give like fucking low health. Damn. You did! Thank you for your pizza slice, man. Fucking go, dude. Oh yeah. I don't think that guy's gonna be too happy with me though. You tried your best, but you didn't succeed. Go reload, reload, sweaty, bro. Let's go. Shine was fast, bro. Miku Christmas. Ugh. Miku disgusting. They have to fucking rotate. They gotta rotate. Nah. Bye. I have a crown, I do. I won my last game. Of course I do. Literally in paradise still, really? Why am I getting fucked in the arse so badly, man? Just piss off, bro. Like, it's just people just can't they just recognise my greatness and they just fucking want me, bro. Like, why was that guy in pursuit of me when there was actually another guy in his way before when he got to the top of that hill? There's another guy at the top of that hill to deal with before he went on the zip line, but he still pursuits after me. Like, what was the point of that? Like, when you literally could have killed that guy and then come after me, but instead you like, I don't get why people will sacrifice opportunity to kill someone else just to kill you when they could have easily killed someone else before you. It's the cringest fucking thing, bro. It's just some stupid dumb thing as well. It's pissing me off. It's the same guy, bro! Same guy! Let's go. Come on, man. It's time for some Fortnite! Reload! Might play some OG after this, we'll see on that. I don't know, bro. Get shit on! Bro. Fucking hell! Oh, I get the show as well. You can't even celebrate now. It's like I can't ever just celebrate and not get karma. Also, why the fuck is Jason in the shop at the end of November? Because it's Halloween. I mean, are we really questioning it, chat? They put summer skins in they put Christmas skins in the shop in July, so like, are we really like, are we really gonna act like we're surprised? Fuck my life, bro. Fucking scared of me now, aren't you, bitch? Such a little pussy ass bitch, bro. Such a pussy ass bitch. Oh, the old guy's here. It's the old guy. He's here in the chat. Hi, Jay. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. What? My man just went through the door! Why is bro after? Bro's called Harry. What the fuck? It's that username, bro. You should try OG, honestly. Why? They're updating it. I haven't played OG in ages, man. I kind of want to play Frost Knight, though. I think anything's actually significant happened in OG, has it, though, really? Other than the cube thing recently. I mean, that was a bit ago now, but... Mortal with the ASMR keyboard. I like loud keyboards, they're satisfying. I love the clicking sound, it's so good. I don't like ASMR really at all, but like most types of ASMR I hate, it triggers me. But I love keyboard sounds. It depends kind of way ASMR actually, but most ASMR I just think it's fucking cringe shit and weird. Oh look, the crops there is like fading away. Just like my YouTube channel. Anyway. But yeah, we're gonna land Leak. Is it called Leaky Lake still? Didn't they change it back to Loot Lake? I swear they changed Leaky Lake to Loot Lake, didn't they? I swear they changed the name back. When it got changed, went over to this, I can't remember. Chat, if you are enjoying the stream, I really do appreciate it, like the stream, really do appreciate it. If you are picking up any of the Stranger Things skins or anything in the shop, feel free to use the credit code mortal_snow in the front of the shop, #ad, #partner. Really do appreciate support. Bro, this is the best Loot Lake. This is actually the best version of Loot Lake, there's no question. I love this version of Loot Lake. It's actually finally true to its name. And it's actually new. And it's called Leaky Lake now, but it's just changed back to Loot Lake or something. Like, this is the first time it's ever been true to its name. It's always been a liar. The first 6 seasons of its existence, it lied to you. Okay. P90's in the game, that's nice. I really want to get an AK, bro. You know, the AK actually makes sense to be in the game now. I love when they added it during Fortnitemares, which made like no sense, but they finally got it in the game at a time where it actually makes sense to be in the game. Why did I meant to find my grab one? It's so fucking hard. I love the minis are fun, they're actually good to get. You actually can get minis. Take that. Let's go. Actually, no. Okay, I want shotguns. I want mobility. OG's so slow, I need mobility. I have to have mobility, it's just a need. God, I wish this is why I don't play OG, bro. It's just so bad. You've got a man in centre of the map-ish, Loot Lake, and there's no way. Like, what's going on, bro? I've got a rig to go, fuck him. Oh, come on, man. Come on, bro. There's gotta be somewhere dusty, surely, right? It has to be somewhere dusty. Oh, hang on, I'm going back to reload after this. I'm not gonna lie. Reload's just so good, dude. Really wish I added back Food Fight as an OG LTM. It would have been such a good thing they could have done during this like November period. Like they could have brought back. It would have been such a good mode to bring back Food Fight. It was such a. It was one of the best modes. One of the best. Got a Gingerbread Raider. Oh my god. Let's fucking go, bro. Scar! Hell yeah, bro! Where's the chest? Yeah, I'm forgetting the chest is there, bro. Just jump down. Actually, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I'm gonna take the minis. Instead of the shockwave, I think, yeah. Sure. Let's go, bro. Less than a week away from 0 hour. Love that. really hope they don't fuck up with that event, man, because they got such good material. They could generally make one of the greatest events ever with the material they have for that 0 hour. Like, it could be so big. I'm not really worried at the moment because it does look really good, but I really hope they don't flop with that event, man. It's gonna be so bad if they flop. It's gonna be such the community will not let Epic forget it if they fail. But no, even if it is amazing, there'll still be people complaining about it. But I'm hoping they hit the mark with this, which I'm sure they will. As good as a minigun is, I want Rift to go out and grapple something as much ability as I possibly can get. I know they're shooting somewhere over here. Somewhere over here, I just mistake. I thought, well, no, it's literally a guy though. Taking the heavy sniper. It's such a good weapon. I love the heavy sniper. It's so satisfying. It's such a satisfying sniper, bro. It's so good. I love it. Anyone coming in late from Storm? I see someone there. Is there a camp out there? There is actually. Let's see, what are they doing? I want to heal up first before I get into this fight. I don't particularly want to start a fight with someone with quite low HP. Let's try and get max health real quick. You don't even have a line of sight on me. Why are you shooting at me? Fuck's sake, my sniper fucking reload. Ah, shit, it's not good, not good, not good. He has to rotate. He's got to rotate. Oh, we got him! Now I'm getting sandwiched between people. I do not want to become sandwiched between two players. No, thank you. Isn't there meant to be a rift here? Fuck, I hate OG so much, it's so boring. It's so slow and boring. That's enough OG. I can't play OG, it's just so slow paced and boring, dude. Yeah, current BR is kind of also a pace and reload, I know that, but even modern BR is not like that. It's insanely slow paced because there's mostly just bots in it, so like most bots die for quick, so there's only a few people left in such a big zone, so you just can barely find people, which is Let's try and see if we can get 10 likes. Appreciate support. Let's go. Start it over. Yeah. I legit didn't. I don't know how the fuck he has a weapon. He was literally landed right there on me. How the fuck did he have a weapon? He didn't even get the chest. There's no way a shotgun spawned right next to him. There's no way, dude. And if so, why did you take so long to kill me? Like, he didn't even start shooting me immediately. He took like a few seconds, quite a few seconds before he even did it. Before he even charged the shotgun up. So I honestly didn't think he was going to shoot for a second. I was confused what the fuck that was. Let's head back. No, I'm not going to bother going for that guy deliberately. I just want to go here because this is my spot. Booming base is literally my drop spot, bro. Why is this building got no doors? chat, I think I might. I want chapter 7. I need chapter 7, bro. I need chapter 7. Chat, what's one thing you want in chapter 7? Everyone in chat, name one thing you want from chapter 7. I generally, it's not even just like I just want it to feel like a different Fortnite. I don't want it to be like a revamped, new map, new loot called a few like new things. I want it to be like it needs to be something that really makes it feel different. We need a bunch of new gameplay mechanics. I think definitely need. I think I saw something about zone apparently being different shapes and stuff, which I feel like could be quite different, kind of weird, but I'm for it. Scratch feed you from chapter 5 this time. What's that? You're disgusting. Don't ask, Stealth, don't ask, because it's disgusting. I know it's not Chad's dog around. Chad, if you respawned, I'll time you out. The RPG way too close to me, man. I'm such an idiot. No, there's no okay so. There's okay so timeout if you say anything. 10-minute timeout. You are ass. You are fucking ass in the game. You're so bad. How would you die to me, man? Literally, you had a shotgun and you fucking lost me, bro. You suck. Ass, man. Not good. I don't even need to use it, I can just use this. At least I didn't say the actual thing, but... Yeah, no. Brutally honest, you tell someone they're ass in the game. Bro had a shot, all I had was a great, oh bro had a loadout, a shotgun, and I beat him, like, it's embarrassing. That's supposed to hit me. Shutting off. Don't be mad. Be happy. Nice. What's up, bro? How's it going, man? What's up, man? Later, bitch. I'll take that. It may just be like a tiny bit of shield, but fucking who cares, bro. Later, bitch! Haha, later! And my shield was regenerating, motherfucker. Fuck you. My shield's coming back, bro. For fuck's sake. I should still have the effects and stuff, surely, come on. God, some people just do not know when to quit, man. That's going real deep. Stole my kill. Let's go. Well, I'm doing great, Refty. How about you? Pygons. Come on, man. Swear to God, I don't know why I didn't kill it. Because I ran out of shots or something. Yeah, I did reload. Of course I did. Why am I shooting you? I'm coming back in Storm Shine. It should place me like the center zone. Normally, like something like this. I guess, but I did not expect to spawn in zone. Gatekeeper was kind of slapping. Oh man. Was kind of slapping, man. So confused where this chest was, man. Shut my window 1 second. 1 second, chat. Boom. Boom, boom. Gun's like underneath the fucking rock. I don't know how he hit that last shot at me, bro. Come on. Fuck's sake.